We live just like animals over there, just like black animals.
In Port-au-Prince, the scene is catastrophic. The presidential palace is still in ruins. The National Cathedral barely recognizable. The number of families out of homes and on the streets continues to grow.
We have many problems, The problems we have over there, no food, no water, disease, rape, people stealing stuff. Carlos Jean-Charles lives in a survivor camp named Cité Soleil. More than 2,000 families have been on this narrow stretch of land since the 7.0 earthquake rocked Haiti last January. Jean-Charles says desperation is growing. We're going to fight against them, I don't care if I'm die, We're going to take guns, Even I'm die, even my brother die, we're going to fight against people because we don't need them in this country. So much corruption in this country.
In some neighborhoods here in Port-au-Prince, it looks like the earthquake just happened. It is estimated that only 2% of the rubble has actually been cleared from the capital city.
There is no guidebook on how to deal with this. We're in a country that has no infrastructure. We're in a country that wasn't functioning, very efficiently prior to the earthquake.
Structural engineers are moving through the streets of Port-au-Prince, checking almost 400,000 buildings to date, tagging a small number green for livable. Even more get a yellow mark for in need of repairs. And then there's red for unsafe.
Ideally putting down the framework for what we could have as a building department. Some sort of a checks and balances, establishing a way for them to enforce the future building code.
That's welcome news for Felix Paul Michel. He too lost his home and is now forced to live in a tent. Ironically, when the quake hit, Paul Michel was celebrating. Now he shares a birthday with the anniversary of the earthquake.
The people cannot live in the tent is very, very, very bad. So I can say the situation is better.
Money continues to pour into the third world country, $712 million from the U.S. alone. But it's taking time to get to these people, and some say that's a good thing.
The system in Haiti does not work very well, and so my sense of that is that there will be less waste and less loss of the value of the money if it goes in a slower and measured process.